and then Instagram. We're getting there. Hopefully Sally can hear. And now we're live on Instagram. Live on Instagram there. Good morning. Monday morning. What I thought would be nice to do today, because I haven't got an awful lot of space around me, is just some calm, slow, gentle, relaxing breathing, and just spend a little bit longer focusing on the rhythm of the breath. But we will start off with a little bit of movement just to get our bodies and our spine warmed up a little bit. So do find a comfortable place to stand. And I will just move that out of the way. If you're regular to the sessions, you'll know just those three movements or those three practices, those three exercises, just to help to really just release tension in the back, in the shoulders, and energize the spine. So just taking your feet about shoulder width apart, nice and tall through the spine, and then just rotating from the center, so moving from the hips and the waist. Just easy movement, nothing forced. Relaxing into the face. Softening into the brow. Softening into eyes. And just keeping a soft gaze. Or you could even close your eyes if you wanted to close your eyes, as long as it's safe to do so. And if you've got a view in front of you, if you're looking out of a window, or maybe even if you're outside, just opening your perspective, which is quite nice. Just taking everything in around you without focusing necessarily on anything in particular. Remembering that the rib cage is attached to the spine, so any movements through the spine is going to affect how our rib cage moves, how we breathe, all the fascia, the diaphragm, everything connected. And then we're going to slow it down, just slow it down into water waves. Again, just scanning the face, relaxing into the brow, softening into the eyes, the cheekbones, the jaw. And then just taking a moment, just standing for a moment. We'll do spinal cord, so we hinge our hips a little bit. It's like we're going to sit back a little bit, and then you're breathing in And breathing out, tucking the pelvis underneath as we're breathing out, tilting and spilling out the front of the pelvis as you're breathing in. Here we're breathing and coordinating the breath and the movement. But again, breath is just very easy, it's quiet, don't have to hear anything. And just in and out through the nose. Lovely morning stretch. Can certainly feel a few creaks going on this morning. Again, focusing on smoothness and rhythm of the movement, smoothness and rhythm of the breath. Just do 2 more in your own time. And take that moment again in between. If you need a bit of a shake, if you need to move around a little bit, absolutely fine. If you need to free up the shoulders a little bit. And then come back to your stance shoulder width apart. Let's do a little bit of picking cherries. So we're reaching, remember we're thinking about taking the rib cage away from the hip. So I'm not just hoiking my shoulder up, it comes from the center, comes from down below as you're reaching up, then up. So it's nice getting that nice length through here. And feel all the ribs, all the space between the ribs. Picking cherries, not straining. Gentle breathing in and out through the nose. Just watch on this one that you're not leaning back, so really keep reaching up. And use the ground as well, so make sure you're rooted through the ground, so really connecting the feet to the ground. You can almost reach the ceiling. And then take a rest. Have a little shake out. Feels nice. Dog wags the tail. So shifting side to side, gliding side to side of the pelvis. Remember the pelvis stays parallel to the ground, and then you just free up the spine. So that spine waves, ripples, waves on top of the pelvis. And this feels really nice actually after we've just done that reaching movement. You've created that length through the spine. Now you can just free up the spine side to side. Really just letting the head and neck go as well without throwing the head side to side. So obviously keeping in mind you're not getting any whiplash or anything like that, but just let that head or ear go towards the opposite shoulder. Very gently just easing out any tight muscles in the side of the neck. Shoulders relaxed, not doing any work with my shoulders. I'm not doing any lifting or moving with my shoulders. Just letting everything ease up, loosen up. And take a rest. And we'll have a good shake. So shaking the wrists, tapping the heels into the ground so you get some vibration, as long as if you haven't got any pain or anything in your ankles. So just tapping the heels into the ground to get all that vibration through the bones. A little bit of cleansing and clearing with the breath. Let's use a shh sound on the exhale. So it's like you're saying shh to someone. So you take a full breath in, nice full breath in, calm full breath in through the nose. And shh. And then let the breath settle a little bit. And then again, a nice calm full breath in through the nose. And shh. And then one more breath. Full breath in, let the shoulders go. I really want to see those shoulders going. Breath in. And and slow it down, slow it down. You might get that sense of you just again, as you're slowing down, you want to take that calm full breath in and then let go. And then bringing the lips lightly together. Breathing gently in and out through the nose. You can open your palms forward, shoulders forwards, or just let the arms by the side, whatever feels comfortable. And I really want you to just be aware of the strength as you're standing of the spine, of connecting to the sky, connecting to the ground. Sky through the crown, ground through the feet. But just soften really into the front of the body, soften into the ribs, soften into the belly, so we can just relax everything here. So relax low, soften around here. Soften into the hips. Let go and feel the space in the back as well. So the stronger we are through the back of the body, the spine, that connection to the ground, connection to the sky, the more we can soften into the hips, into the ribs, into the lower back. You can feel that very gentle movement in the ribs as your diaphragm moves up and down, not forcing anything with the diaphragm. That sense of breathing low, breathing deep without breathing big. Let go of the shoulders a little bit more, let go of the face a little bit more. And then breathing in. And breathing out. A little bit of resistance as that's coming down as well. So it's like there's a bit of pressure as you're pushing through the air, particularly through the palms. Open the palms a little bit there as you breathe out. And then repeat that, breathing in. Breathing out. This is very soft and light in and out through the nose. It's like you gathering the energy from around you, breathing in. Breathing out. One more. And as you're breathing out, you're actually sending that energy around the body. So it's not that you're getting rid of any energy or any excess energy. And then just bringing hands over the lower down chin, lower belly, bringing your feet together. And just a moment of eyes closed. And again, just thinking of the strength through the back of the body, the connection to the ground, the connection to the sky. But then just allowing yourself just to very gently rock or sway. Like bamboo in the wind. And now just taking a fuller breath in through the nose. Expanding the body, stepping out, opening your eyes. A little bit of friction through the hands. And just gently brushing the body down. And just taking your time to come to a comfortable seated position. That can be on a chair. You can be on the floor if you're comfortable seated on the floor for the next 10 minutes. Somewhere where you are going to be comfortable without having to move around a lot. And we're just going to focus for the last 10 minutes of the session just on relaxed, rhythmical, slow breathing with the intention or with the aim of just thinking about calmness, but also clarity. That idea of just having that ability to be able to focus if we need to bring a focus onto something, whether that's an object, whether that's stuff that you're working on, but just having that clarity as well. And I don't want this to be feeling as if you're really struggling to slow the breath. So if you need to take a bigger breath at any time, take a nice fuller breath, that's absolutely fine. But the intention is just rhythmical breath to help feel calm and clear. So that's the idea. I'm going to give you a visual. You can follow that visual, but I'll also count it. And I will count it for about 5 minutes. So I'll say breath in, breath out. And then I'm going to give you a minute when I stop counting. I'll say this as I stop counting, where I want you to still feel the rhythm of the breath and that you're slowing the breath, but your rhythm might change slightly. It might not be exactly the same rhythm that we've been counting, or it may be the same rhythm that we've been counting. So I'll just go quiet for about a minute to give you that opportunity just to find your own nice, slow, calm, easy breathing. So get yourself into a position that you're going to feel comfortable for, as I say, for the next 10 minutes. Always good to have the feet in contact with the ground. And nice and supported on the chair, on the surface that you're sitting. Go back to what we were doing as we were standing there, as if you have that strong spine or strong back of the body. The idea is that you can relax or soften into the front of the body. So we can soften into the lower ribs, soften into the belly. Just relax everything down here so we can bring the breath deep in the true sense of the word. So low into the body without forcing it. So strong spine. And then soften into the brow. Always a good place to start to relax the face. Soften into the brow. Soften into the eyes. Soften into cheekbones and jaw. Tongue gently resting on the roof of the mouth, or the tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth. And just bringing a soft attention to the air as it flows in and out through the nose. So just noticing the breath. But still aware of stuff that's going on around, whether you hear sounds. Still aware as if thoughts come and go, absolutely fine. But just a soft attention on the breath, on the air, just as it flows in and out through the nose. At the minute, we're not changing the way we're breathing, we're not slowing the breath. And then just that soft attention on the heart. So we've practiced this before, that idea of just breathing into the heart. So just knowing that, noticing that really subtle movement in the chest. And if it helps to put your hand there, that's absolutely fine. Soft, light, easy breathing into the heart. And then lower down into the belly, into the hips. And remember, we're not trying to force the breath into those spaces. It's about noticing how those areas respond to just your natural, light, soft, easy breathing. And I'm going to give you a rhythm now where we will breathe in for 4 seconds and breathe out for 6 seconds. So it will take a little bit of time to get into the rhythm, but settle into the rhythm. Keep that idea of relaxed front of the body, soft face, soft chest, soft belly. So taking a slightly fuller breath just to lead us into the rhythm. So breathing in, letting go, and then breathing in, 2, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in, out, 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 in, out. Just soft, light, rhythmical breathing. Soft breath in, and then letting that breath go, breath out, in, 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 out. I'm going to follow 2 more breaths of this rhythm. Breath in, breath out, in, out. And then I'm going to let you breathe rhythmically for just a minute. And you may stay with that rhythm, or you might notice it slows a little bit or increases a little bit, but just stay with that smooth, effortless, rhythmical breathing. Sense of calm and clarity. And then following 2 more breaths, just following 2 of your own breaths. And then when you've done that, taking a slightly fuller breath, having a little stretch, breathing in, having a little twist, breathing out and letting go, having a little shake. Excellent. Hopefully that's given us a nice start to the day. Just slowing the breath without over focusing on it, just that soft awareness on the breath, noticing stuff that's going around. Because often we can start to stress out when we try and slow the breath. So just allow it to happen naturally, and just relaxing that front of the body can make a big difference. Hopefully you enjoyed that or it felt good. I will see you on Wednesday when I'll be in Glasgow. So I'll be ready for Thursday morning for the Oxygen Advantage instructor training. If you're coming along to that, looking forward to seeing you there. So yes, I will see you on Wednesday morning for more of our movement session. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Thanks for joining. See you later. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.